Hey guys, hope you're all having an awesome day. So I'm just going to do a quick check-in. It's been a little bit since I've done like a reading for the page. But we're going to just see kind of what's going on. I have been for the last few months actually been getting like December 21st, 22nd being significant for a date. I more so get from spirit is like ending of cycles, new beginnings are coming like after that. So it might not physically show up in that day, but that might just be like the start of something almost like a domino effect of certain things transpiring or taking places for you to actually end cycles or for you to start new beginnings, or kind of both. If you're ending things, usually there's new beginnings starting. I keep seeing like these little gifts and these little stars, almost like spirit's going to be surprising you with like little gifts. It's like they're trying to, what I'm getting is they're trying to keep you on track. So they're trying to help you with trusting the process, surrendering it, like stop trying to control everything. So it's like they're trying to give you like little bits of like gifts, like hope and positivity. Wow, I can't talk, positivity and things like that. In the process, speaking of that, we're getting some solar plexus chakra done, and we're getting some throat chakra. The chakras that are aligned with that, where you're having issues, so you might be feeling physical symptoms in your body, or you might just be having some other things going on in those areas, but definitely having to do with confidence, releasing of fears, releasing of insecurities. And for some of you, it's communicating your truth, like really the walls and the vulnerability, like the deep shit. So, all right, let's see what messages we get from the archangels. No, okay. Oh, I love this. Okay, so we have the World on the bottom, a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. What I'm getting from spirit is you're going to start understanding the cycles. Some of you guys are getting little bits of clarity along the process. Some of that, they're like, that's kind of the puzzle pieces or the spiritual gifts. Hi, here. There we go. Some of you, that's like the gifts or the spiritual gifts. Some of your gifts are upgrading and stuff like that, or you have new people coming into your life that are kind of guiding you or helping you. But a lot of you guys, it feels like a lack of clarity with certain things. So what I'm getting from spirit is like, you're not meant to know right now. If you don't have clarity, you're not meant to have the clarity, but they're giving you like little bits of information along the way to keep guiding you forward, to let you know, like, yes, you're on the right path. Like, yes, everything's happening the way it's supposed to happen. It might not look like it's happening the way it's supposed to, but it is. Trust your intuition, because some of you guys are in that cycle where it's like, where it's like learning to trust your intuition and stuff like that. And if they gave you all the answers, you know, that wouldn't be helpful. We have 7 of Raphael and the 10 of Michael right underneath that. For some of you, this is releasing certain energies and things holding you back, and the end of a cycle, things happening, you know, finishing, completion. Okay, so we got 9 of Michael, Empress, 6 of Raphael, 6 of Michael. So look at that. You know, it's funny. It feels like this is the divine masculine, divine feminine. It feels like the masculine's really worried about certain things. It feels like I'm hearing the word regret very specifically. Regret, almost I get from the masculines, and I didn't pull it this way, this is just the way it came out, is almost like there's a lot of wondering how they're going to fix something, or wondering how it's almost like they don't see closure to a situation, or they don't see an ending. They're not sure what to do, basically, is what I get. So I'm getting like from spirit, like a lot of sleepless nights, like this is worrying them. They're worried about the outcome. There's a lot of regret, a lot of guilt, a lot of emotions, but they're hiding it and acting like everything's fine. Whereas the feminine I get is more coming into her power. She's more coming into her energy at this time, where she's focusing on her. She's trying to work on her healing. She's trying to work on her internal being. She's trying to work on her intuition. Spirit's like, you are doing a great job. Like, keep moving forward. So we got 6 of Raphael and 6 of Michael. Yeah, I love this, because I told you guys like the endings and all this stuff. And look, we got like 2 cards about endings, and this is light at the end of the tunnel. So yeah, there's like definitely a lot of endings coming. 66, and then the 9 and 3, technically 6, but is often reflective of family, love, home. For some of you, it definitely feels like a mirroring situation, the masculine and feminine mirroring situation. This reading is not going to be for everybody. It's going to be for specific people. So if you're watching it doesn't resonate with you, it's not supposed to, you know. But I got like the urge to randomly do a reading today. So I was guessing, I'm like, somebody must need some stuff. And I'm like, Yeah, let me just get this like recorded real quick. But yeah, it feels like some of you guys, it's like you're coming together with something. It definitely feels like a soul connection relationship, and your inner childs get so happy with each other. It just feels like home. It feels like safety. It reminds you of like when you're a little kid and you used to just like the energy of it. Like you were a little kid, you used to just like play with other kids, and it just like felt fun. There was like no worries and stuff. And if you drop into your energy when you're around this person or with this person, that's probably what you're feeling. You're probably feeling this like inner child like happiness. Like your inner child is like so happy to reconnect with this person or something like that. And it feels like you guys maybe have some more shit along the way, but it's like this is coming to an end. Like for most of you, I'm getting from spirit is like within the next 3 months, this is coming to an end. Like all this rough shit, all this dark shit, all this karmic lessons, all this purging and stuff like that. And it's coming back to this state of like inner peace, like this inner child peace and stuff like that. So I think that's really beautiful. It feels like this just fun, like lighthearted, good energy. Like what I'm being shown is like 2 people just like at the beach, just skipping along the water and just like saying fuck it and just having a good time. And people are looking at them and they're like, oh, I kind of want to be like that and do that. Like that's what I'm getting from spirit. All these? Okay. We got victim consciousness, wild, and patience on the bottom. The take off your mask is right underneath that, but I feel like I already gave that message about the vulnerability. For some of you guys, you're actually freeing yourself from all of these controlled thoughts is what I'm getting from spirit specifically. It's like these things that have controlled you, these thoughts that have controlled you, these fears that have controlled you, the jealousy, the insecurity, all this shit, like all this conditioning, basically that's taking control over how you handle shit in relationships, what choices you make, things like that. Like that is what's being released and you're being freed from. And that's why the thing you're wanting is like, be patient. Like spirit wouldn't have put this in front of your face. They wouldn't have given this person, this situation, whatever it is, and your intuition keep guiding you toward it if it wasn't meant to be. But it's like you have to free yourself from certain things and be patient with the process. Like not everything happens like that. And if you want something to be in true alignment where it actually works out and it's something that's beneficial for you and anybody else involved, it's like you have to really clear this path to actually start a completely new one where it's fresh, or all this extra shit that like holds you back or allows you to self-sabotage or, you know, things like that, or kind of controls how you handle shit. Like all of that is what you're unlearning right now. And if you think about like shit that's been going on just the last few months, probably the last year for most people, few of you, I know I've been in it for like the last almost 3 years, but like it's helping you release all of this conditioning and stuff. So we got pay attention to the signs, unleash your creativity, and these came out like together like this. And on the outsides, we got hole in the soul and sadness. It feels like definitely this mirroring energy. This is what I'm saying. It's this very mirroring energy. And it feels like, this is what it feels like to me. It feels like the masculine is, it like, again, the word, and I can feel in my stomach, the word regret and guilt is coming out very strongly for like the masculine energy, but he's dealing with his feminine energy. Like he's getting in touch with like his feminine energy, and the feminine's feeling it and it's making her a little sad. I'm getting the word nostalgia. So like some of you guys might be having nostalgia with this person. Some of you guys could be in relationships with this person. You could just be friends right now. You could be kind of disconnected or have a falling out or kind of just in a, like, I'm not really sure what we are type phase. Trust your intuition. With pay attention to your signs, the signs, and unleash your creativity. This very much feels like the first message is like you're getting signs that are guiding you along the way to trust. And I'm getting the feminine energy is just coming into her power. She's really understanding like who she is. And when the feminine gets into her energy and her power, she actually guides the masculine into his. So it actually, you know, it works simultaneously. And it doesn't matter if you're a man or woman. It doesn't matter. Okay. I guess we're just doing these. Signs and I deserve with trust underneath. So I don't know how many more signs messages we can get. Trust the signs you're getting. The I deserve card is the inner child card. This is, I deserve my inner child to be seen. I deserve my voice to be heard. That one's really standing out to me. I deserve my needs to be met. I deserve love, support, and kindness. I deserve patience and compassion. So that's for some of you guys who are working on your self-worth and knowing what you deserve and allowing that to actually show up and accepting it. So we got changes in energy, huge changes, huge cycles ending. I keep saying 44. Trust the process is literally what it says. Have faith, everything is working out as planned. a lot of you guys, the energy card and the changes card is just to let you know, like, yes, you are in the middle of a big shift right now. Energy is coming at you to clear all this, to bring the changes. But after the storm, which we got the other storm card too, if you remember, the Six of Michael, after the storm is when the rainbow comes. You know what I mean? The rainbow can't come without the storm. So for a lot of you, this is just spirit more so guiding you and saying, like, look, if this message resonates, more so this is like spirit, like, look, this is kind of what's going on with the energies, and like, just trust it, like, trust it. The big message I've been getting and I've been giving to a lot of people the last few weeks in the shop is trust your intuition versus what you see outside of you, versus what people say, versus anything you've learned. Because what you've learned is conditioning, trauma response, things from other people's perspective, from their own experiences and situations, and your own too. Your intuition and your inner knowing knows all, okay? Your intuition and inner knowing knows all. And I know a lot of people have been coming into the shop lately because they've been having all this shit in spirits like, no, like, look, trust your intuition. I can feel your energy, so I can feel what you're feeling and stuff like that. And I'm like, I know you know that this is true. I can feel it inside you. Like, trust your intuition. It's scary as shit sometimes when everything outside of you looks like the complete opposite than what your intuition is saying. But your intuition is guiding you that way. Spirit is guiding you that way for a reason. You're not making mistakes. If you were, Spirit would let you know, and they'd stick your ass another direction and tower your ass. Like, they help you with so much more than you even realize. And even when it feels like they're not around and they're not guiding you, they actually are the whole time. They just kind of take a step back so you don't feel it as much from them. So you feel empowered to make your own choices. So anyway, I hope that this message helped, and I'm wishing you guys so much love and light.